Hello YouTube, it's the True More64 back with another video. Today I'm gonna be reviewing the Toa Phantoka from 2008. So here they are, and before I get into the review, let me go over my disclaimer. You may be noticing different pieces, although there aren't, and there's like barely any on here. Yeah, there's like barely any on here. I don't think any of them are discolored. Yeah. Well, yeah, but anyway, I'm just gonna say it anyway. You may be noticing discolored pieces all over these sets. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, actually, no, never mind. This one is, well, there's like a different piece that isn't supposed to be there, but I'll go over why I did that in a minute. But yeah, the reason for the discolored pieces is because when I was rebuilding all these sets, I went through all sorts of bins trying to find pieces, and I just randomly threw them on there. And also I found a discolored piece right there. Oh, right there, that axle piece. Here. But yeah, went through all sorts of bins trying to find them, and just randomly threw them on there. So yeah. Anyway, now let's get into the review. So these are kinda clone sets. I mean, they have the basic articulation. Well, the same basic articulation, although Pohatu has some differences. For example, these two both have a full ball joint in the head, full ball joint in the shoulder, although this does kind of limit it. Like, I can't go past there. Well, there. Limited ball joint in the elbow, and a full ball joint in the hand, a full ball joint in the hip, full ball joint in the knee, and a full ball joint in the foot. So yeah, same basic articulation. Although Pohatu does have one in the head, 3 in the legs. He's got a ball joint in his shoulder mounted Sky Blaster. He's got a full ball joint in the shoulder and a limited ball joint in the elbow, hand. I don't really know what that is, to be honest. But I'm just gonna call it a hand because it's holding his propeller weapon. So yeah. Anyway. So yeah. I'm not sure if I said the names, but this is Pohatu, Liwa, and Kopaka. And there are many differences between when we last saw them as the Toa Nuva. They technically still are the Toa Nuva, but well, there's like 3 different, they split off into 2 teams. These 3 are the Toa Phantoka, Tahu, Onua, and Gali, which I don't have in, well, the 2008 versions of them. They are, the Toa, they are Mystica. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah. One thing is, their coloration is mostly gray, with like their color highlight, their respective color as highlights. Like he's got like lime green highlights, wanna say, and also, although the mask is their respective color, but like, if you take Pohatu for example, he barely has any orange. Just got some orange right there in the mask. Four orange armor add-on pieces and 2 orange feet. The rest is just gray with like some silver. But yeah, mostly gray. So yeah, not much coloration. So yeah. Anyway, one thing is I do want to show off the backs of them. Oop. Here are backs. So yeah. Now, each one has a unique design to them. And also these guys can fly, just not in, well, in the story, but not in real life. And Kopaka fell. So yeah. Anyway, Liwa has jetpacks on his shoulders. Pohatu has these propellers. And Kopaka has wings. If you can see them, Liwa's blade is kind of blocking them. So yeah. Anyway, well, first off, I want to show off Pohatu's propeller things. These do actually spin. All you gotta do is spin this piece. So yeah. And also, these could turn into drills if you close them up. Although they don't really work all too good. Okay, it's not doing it now, but usually it will like fall like that sometimes. I think the trick is to just keep it in the center. So yeah. And also I do want to talk about Pohatu's mask for a sec. This is the mask of speed, although if you take this off, it can look like the mask of time a little bit. So yeah. Now one thing is I don't have the actual mask of time, so can't really show that off at all. I don't even have a gold version of the Mask of Life. All I got is a silver one, but we'll see that in the review. So yeah. Now, these do have unique blasters called Midak Sky Blasters. They named them Midak after a Matoran. I believe he was an Onu Matoran. Yeah. The one that doesn't like to go in the caves of Onu Koro. So yeah. Well, mainly because these do shoot out energized light. So yeah. And also, Sky Blasters came from Liwa, who really wanted to name a weapon a Sky Blaster. So, pretty unique way of naming this in the story. So, how these work is well, these are spring powered, as you can see right there. And when you move that forward, it will shoot out one, although I'm not gonna. Well, these do shoot really far. So, but I'm not gonna do that. That came out of my hand. Oops. And there goes Loyola. Hold on. I just want to get that. So yeah, it only holds 4 Zammer spheres, and we can look on the inside. There's this red thing, and it is spring powered. Oh. Yeah, spring powered. And also this just spins freely when you have no ammo in it. So to reload it, all you gotta do is take one of these. Well, no, I'm just gonna take this off. Everything's falling. Sorry about that. There we go. All you gotta do is take one, place it right here, and then just spin it until it's in. Sometimes you can just like do that and place one in. That sometimes works. Well, most of the time works. So yeah, it's all loaded. And also, those are the same pieces as like the Zammer spheres, so you could use them in there. So yeah. In fact, one of them might be in one of these. But I'm not sure. I'm not gonna show that off. So yeah. Now, one thing is, these do have like 3 peg holes right there. One right there, one right there, and a double one right there. Well, I'm saying double because you can place one here, and you can place one here, but you cannot place one right through it. I will not do that. So yeah. Now, these do have one more function, but with like, well, but with respective motorn. All you gotta do is just take a Toa, well, and also place these two peg holes into these two pegs, and like so, and then you could adjust it to however you want. And now they could have memories of the past when they do that. I will show off the other ones. There's Kopaka and Solek. And then let me grab Pohatu and Photok. And here is Pohatu and Photok. So yeah, it's basically just a Matoran hanging, well, being plugged into the backs of them. They got their legs hanging out, and they have more arms too. And also, this does work when, well, it works very well when you're flying. Well, when you have them in a flying pose. So yeah. Pretty cool. Although, doesn't really add too much. I really like the 2016 Uniter sets when they're combined, because it looks much more better. Looks more realistic, and it doesn't look like something is just plugged into the back. It would actually look like actual wings or something. Actual cannons. Well, shoulder mounted cannons. And also shoulder pads. And also blades as well. Well, extra blades. So yeah. Now, one thing is that I didn't mention and I just forgot. And also, there's a problem when you take them off, on the Matoran off. Those can easily come off. I didn't mention this in my Matoran, well, Cardinui Matoran video, mainly because I forgot to mention this, but they did make new, like, hand pieces. Where they get? Oh. And also, this is why I added that extra peg, but it didn't work. Well, I'll move Liwa back there. See, it comes off. and it doesn't come off as much as when you put it, put that extra peg there. So yeah, that's why I have that extra peg. But yeah, like I was saying, they did add new hand pieces, like for, well, new hand and like these pieces, where there's no like lines going through, and the cups are much thinner, and these break more off, well, more likely. Like right here, there's a crack. Let me check the backs. Right here, there's a crack. And yeah, there's just cracks. So yeah, that is like a big problem for these pieces, because they could break more easily. And also, I did mention that the Kairop's foot broke, and I can no longer put it on. So yeah, pretty bad. So yeah, that is about it for this review. So let's get into the final thoughts. Yeah, I'll adjust it in a minute. Okay, now for the final thoughts. I think these are good sets. Like, we get more Toa sets. I really love the blasters. I just don't really like the quality of the pieces. Because they could break more easily. And also, I kind of find combining putting Matoran onto Vato's backs kind of okay. It's just like an added feature that doesn't really do much. Unlike 2016 Uniter sets that I reviewed a while back, those were awesome because it looks more natural to them. So yeah, like you could have natural wings on Tahu and Liwa. You could have natural shoulder mounted cannons. Well, yeah, Gatling guns onto the shoulders of Gali. You could have natural blades that can like attack on Pohatu. And you could have natural shoulder pads on to Kopaka and Onua. So yeah, would I recommend these? If you want, sure, get them. But if you don't, well, of course these are the Inika builds. Well, they use the Inika builds, and we're tired of this. Well, tired of that build by this time. Although Pohatu has a Toa Mari Kongu build, which again we are tired of seeing this build as much. So, well, seeing it a lot. So yeah, if you want them, get them as long as it's like a good price. But if you don't want them, then you can easily pass on these. It's up to you. So, yeah. That is about it. Join me next time when I review the Toa Phantoka from 2008. So please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.